Good afternoon. My name is Carolyn Godwin, and I am the project team leader for the Marketing Research, the Godwin Group. I have been hired by Tom Jarvis, Director of Operations and representative of the Nutty Distribution Company in Pheasant Valley, Iowa. Mr. Jarvis is looking to expand his distribution business and is seeking a product that is in high demand but hard to obtain. His distribution company deals in foreign gourmet foods. So having that in mind, and after consulting and investigating this information further, we have found that the production of macadamia nuts was the best investment. Currently, there are only two major exporters located in Hawaii and California, and Mr. Jarvis's only stipulation was a product that was eco-friendly with minimum damage to the environment. So in our research, we found that New Zealand was the best place to go nutty. First, I want to give you some general info on New Zealand, and after showing you the presentation, that you'll agree this is an ideal candidate for the production of macadamia nuts. New Zealand is located in the southern Pacific Ocean, approximately 900 plus miles southeast of Australia. New Zealand is comprised of two main islands and several smaller, and is about the size of Colorado. New Zealand has just about every type of landscape imaginable. The geography includes spectacular landscapes, incorporating the vast mountain chain of the Southern Alps, the volcanic region of the North Islands, fjords, glaciers, lakes, rainforests, and extensive grassy plains that just about got everything. The Southern Alps are also known to be larger than the French, Austrian. Now, New Zealand experiences their summer from December and February and winter from June to August. The climate is temperate with little extremes, so they're completely the opposite of us. New Zealand's culture is rich and diverse due to the blending of Polynesian and European cultures. The influence of Maori, Pacific Island, European, and Asian cultures makes New Zealand a colorful and vibrant place. The Maori are the indigenous people of New Zealand, and the native language is related to Tahitian and Hawaiian. And it is believed that they migrated from Polynesia in canoes somewhere between the 9th and 13th century. The traditional Maori welcome is called a pawori. This involves a hangi, which is greeting that involves pressing noses as opposed to the kiss. Maori culture is the striking tattoos that adorn the face. Now, their tattooing is a little bit different than ours. Ours, we puncture the skin. They actually take a chisel and will carve the skin and ink it. And this is called moko, which is a passage of adolescence. Women only tattoo the chin, the lips, and nostril area. New Zealand is famous all over the world for bungee jumping, rugby, kiwi, sheep, and their beautiful scenery. The national icon is the kiwi bird, which is also a popular term meaning a New Zealander. For a small country, they've got a big attitude. Kiwis believe that they can do and love a challenge, or they can do anything and they love a challenge to prove it. That can-do attitude has seen them excel. What we're hoping is that that attitude, this can-do, will aid in the production and manufacturing of the macadamia nuts. The agriculture and horticultural, forestry, fisheries, energy, and minerals are the primary natural sources of New Zealand. Agriculture products total more than 50% of all their exports, and export earnings are mainly agricultural and horticulture, which incorporate the production of sheep meat, beef, wool, and dairy produce. There used to be a joke about how the sheep outnumbered the humans 20 to 1. Although agriculture is 50% of all the commerce, the technology is making the industry easier to operate, so therefore it's forcing more people to look elsewhere for work. Increasingly strong competitive advantage in food processing technology. This is new to them. They're getting into a lot of your plastics, yacht building. They're into telecommunications and electronics. The Maori-only unemployment rate remained steady over the year at 15.5%. and make up a young and fast-growing share of the New Zealand working-age population. And Maori have the highest unemployment rate at 16.2%, and this is what surprised me, why the whites are only at 4.3%. The incorporate of a new industry would lower the unemployment rate. And these pictures here is Mr. Jarvis stipulated that he wanted eco-friendly, and as you can see, this land as natural as we possibly can. I mean, who would want to destroy something as beautiful as all this? Macadamia nut production. Okay. The macadamia nut tree originated in Australia. And Hawaii is the main capital of the world, growing 90%, while California comes in second. And Hawaii has 700 plus farms and eight processing plants where they employ more than 4,000 people. So this is a great scenario to start a facility in New Zealand. U.S. is the largest consumer. We eat a lot of nuts, with Japan following at 15%. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Okay, what are the benefits of manufacturing and producing macadamia nuts in New Zealand? There's more profits, better incomes, and revenues. What happens to the unemployment rate? With the production of nuts, unemployment would decrease and add future jobs as production rates go up. And can the green technology be implemented? The research that I've done, there's one facility located in New Zealand, and they have already use the green technology, use no pesticides or anything like that. Everything is all natural. What is the cost effectiveness? By using the facility that is already there, you have saved the cost of building a new farm, which can take 7 to 10 years just to produce mature trees that you can actually have a good harvest. And in New Zealand, by bringing in ag science, revitalizing the land and culture. And I just had to put some of the things that are well known for New Zealand. We have the kiwi, bungee jumping, I'll never try it, rugby, the silverleaf fern, and our famous kiss.